Armchairing with Bruce Morrow on the One Podcast Network.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Armchairing. If you're new here, welcome. If you're an older viewer, you've been watching us for some time, welcome back. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Welcome to the channel. We are happy to have you here. September, almost the end of the year. So summer was really dry. Almost the fall coming soon. Hello, Mr. Thomas. Thank you for being here, as always. So I'm glad sports are back. Some sports are back, like the NFL, even though I'm not as a big a fan as I used to be, because my favorite player of all time was Peyton Manning, so he retires. But I watch NFL from time to time. Now that I have a podcast, I have to watch most of the games. I try to watch almost every game, and it was a very good Sunday. A lot of wins that I did not expect happen. So we'll see what happens next week. We're gonna recap some of those games. Well, all of them, and we're gonna talk about NFL previews. Who I'm picking to win divisions, Super Bowl pick. And very quickly, we talk about WNBA Playoffs are starting Sunday. Are the New York Liberty gonna repeat? I don't think so. Are the Aces gonna get back to the throne? Possibility. Are the Lex gonna win? I don't know, maybe. Or any other teams. We talk about Angel Reese, like the titles of the video of the live said. Angel Reese. Is she going to be a Sky? I mean, what's going on with Angel Reese? Oh, suspension, teammates hate her. So we'll talk about that. So very quickly, NFL is back last Thursday. I wanted to do a show preview of the show on last Wednesday. Unfortunately, couldn't happen, but I'm back today. Very excited. Hopefully, I don't miss any more Wednesdays, but life happens. A lot of crazy things happens in life today, but we're gonna talk about sports. So the first game we're gonna talk about Monday. I was watching the Bears against the Vikings, so I wanted to see JJ McCarthy. I remember he was in college, won the national championship with Michigan, got hurt last season, and I think it was Sam Darnold was the starting quarterback of the Vikings. And I thought I wanted to see Caleb Williams with a new offensive coordinator with Ben Johnson, and watch the game. Bears started really well. Caleb Williams was making some throws, but he missed a lot of throws. And Vikings started to come back. The Bears were winning the game. And McCarty seems overwhelmed at the beginning, but at the end he settled down. And Vikings defense step up. Caleb Williams missed a lot of throws. Offense looks great. So Caleb Williams started the game like with 10 straight completion, I think 9 or 10 straight completion, and he started to slow down. So many turnovers, so many penalties for the Bears. So that's one of the reasons why they lost the game. McCarty ran into the ball. So I think Vikings gonna be okay because Brian Flores is very good, defense very good, and when you have the wide receiver there, they have Jefferson, so you should win. So Bears lost, Vikings won 27-24. That was a Monday. Sunday night, I was watching this game with a Ravens fan. He was talking all smack all night because the Ravens were killing the Bills, and me being a troll, I said, "Oh, the Bills are gonna come back and beat the Ravens because Lamar Jackson shook." And surprisingly, I saw the Bills come back and they won by a field goal. They won with a field goal by 1 point. Buffalo 41, Baltimore 40. When Derrick Henry fumbled the ball, that's when I think the momentum really shifted for the Bills. Lamar Jackson had a 3-8 and didn't do a completion. There was an incident that happened on the sideline, fans touching wide receiver. I think it was Hopkins, and Lamar Jackson pushed, and people want Lamar Jackson to be suspended. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm not surprised. Is that the biggest Ravens collapse since Lamar Jackson is their starting quarterback? Maybe in the regular season, but I think in the playoff, it was worse to me. So Ravens have the Browns next week. It's going to be a tough game because it's a divisional game. And the Bills have the Jets. Nothing more to say. Oh, by the way, I should have said Bears are at the Lions and Vikings are versus the Falcons next Sunday. Okay, Broncos, Tennessee. This game was boring. I switched a little bit to watch. I didn't finish watching it. I expected Tennessee to lose. Cam Ward looked okay, but it was a run-heavy team. So I don't know. Cam Ward they have to loosen up the offense for Cam Ward to throw the ball. He was okay. He was calm. Cam Ward was calm. They just need more weapons to me. So Broncos were the better team, better defense, better coach. So Denver Broncos beat the Titans 2012. 27-13 Green Bay. So Micah Parsons was traded from the Cowboys to the Packers. He was okay to me. Micah Parsons, people were saying is the next LT. He has to show it to me in the playoff. So he applied the pressure. I have to say that. But Green Bay looked very good. Their defense was okay. I think the Lions missed Ben Johnson and they missed the coach of the defense, who's the coach of the Jets. I forgot his name. So we'll see what happened. Because Detroit has a lot of weapons. So I don't know what happened. So it should be interesting. Lions are playing the Bears. So Ben Johnson knows the team. So that should be an interesting game. Lions versus the Bears. I expect the Lions to beat the Bears next week. Packers versus Commanders. That's gonna be a very interesting game. That game is on Thursday. That will be interesting. Jaden Daniel versus Jordan Love. That should be interesting. Jordan Love played really well in that game, and Packers look like a complete team. 49ers. 49ers and the Seahawks. That's another snoring fest. A lot of people got hurt in the 49ers. Jordan Kittle got hurt. Trent Williams got hurt. Jerron Jennings got hurt. Jake Purdy got hurt. So is Mike Jones going to start next week for the 49ers? I don't know. They won the game. They play in the Saints next week. Seahawks, I have nothing to say. I don't think this team is going to win a lot. Sam Darnold was pedestrian. He doesn't have the weapon he had in Minnesota with Jefferson. So I don't think they're going to win a lot of games this season. They're playing the Steelers next week. Rams, Houston, that was terrible game to watch. If you watch that game, I'm hoping that your eyes did not bleed. 14-9. I have nothing to say. There was anemic. Offense was anemic. Matthew Stafford missed a lot of training camp. So you could see that he was rusty a little bit. Puka Nakua, I think that's his name. He catch a lot of ball. It's like 10 catches for 110 yards. So for a team that's supposed to be very great offensively, only 14 points. So I guess the Houston Texans defense was good. But Texans still have the same issue. The offensive line is terrible. So it's going to be interesting. So Rams playing the Titans next week. I don't know if the Titans has a chance. Buccaneers against the Texans next week. That should be interesting. Jacksonville, Carolina. Jacksonville, their defense was good. They sacked Bryce Young, I think, once. And they stopped 2 fourth downs, and they made the Carolina have 2 turnovers. So I think it's because Bryce Young is not really ready yet. I mean, he got better at the end of the last season. So Jacksonville is just better against the Carolina Panthers. I don't think there's not much I can say. They won. They beat the Panthers. They're going to play Bengals next week. That's going to be interesting. Panthers, it's a tease. It's a tease. People saying that last season was a tease for Bryce Young. So we'll see. We'll see what happened. Bryce Young is okay. We'll see what happened. They cannot stop the run, though. So they need to do work on that. Tampa Bay, Atlanta, it was okay. I didn't watch that game, but Tampa won against Atlanta. I didn't watch the game. The other games I know because I watch a little bit. But I know that Tampa won. They beat Atlanta. I have nothing to say. I think Buccaneers playing Texans next week, and Atlanta is playing the Vikings. So good luck to the Atlanta. Bengals against Cleveland. That was a division. That's a game that the Browns should have won. The kicker missed the field goal, and I think Shader Sanders needs to start, in my opinion. So, but if the Browns don't want him, they need to ship him somewhere else. But that's a game that the Brown defense dominated, but the offense was anemic to me. Bengals defense, okay, but they were playing the Browns offense. So 17 points with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Burrow only threw for 103 yards. Are we serious? This team has issues, bro. Jets, Steelers. Aaron Rodgers was back to being an a-hole. He threw 4 touchdowns. He had a good game. I mean, he was playing the Jets. So the Jets probably one of the worst team in the NFL. So Steelers scored 34 points. So Aaron Rodgers threw 4 touchdowns. Everybody said, yeah, Aaron Rodgers is back. But I think they were playing the Jets. Jets are terrible. Steelers defense, you have some issues. You allowed 32 points from the Jets. Justin Fields. Is Justin Fields better than people think? Or the Steelers defense is terrible? So we'll see. Steelers playing the Seahawks. Good luck to the Seahawks. Jets playing the Bills. So, like I said, we'll see. Giants. Wilson. I'm not gonna be like the guy from the pivot, Crowder, and say he's corny, but I think the Giants gonna have a new quarterback, and I see a lot of people saying Jackson Dart should be the starter over what's his name? Wilson, the husband, Sierra's husband, Wilson. What's his first name? I forgot. Giants are in trouble. Only scored 6 points. Washington. Is Jaden Daniels gonna have a sophomore slump? Only 21 points against the Jets. Jaden Daniels was not accurate at all. Not accurate at all. 2 of 8 on third down. So we'll see. Giants playing the Cowboys. Everybody picked the Cowboys against the Giants for next week, but we'll see. Commanders playing the Packers. I don't know about Commanders winning Packers. I didn't watch this game. Raiders against Patriots. I think it was trash game to watch. Geno Smith was okay. They're playing Patriots. Patriots supposed to be better, but whatever. Drake May couldn't throw the ball really well. The high throws, he was missing them. So Raiders beat the Patriots 2013. They're playing Raiders are playing the Chargers, and Patriots are playing the Dolphins next week. Patriots Dolphins. Ooh, good luck. Who's watching that? Cardinals Saints, another terrible game to watch. I didn't watch it. So Cardinals won against the Saints. If you watched it, good for you. Cardinals are playing the Panthers. Oh my God, Cardinals Panthers. Ugh. Next week, Saints are playing next week. I mean, when I'm saying next week, Sunday. Saints are playing the Niners. I'm not watching that game too, but I need to watch it because I have to talk about it. That was a game that was shocker. Colts beat the Miami Dolphins 33-8. Tua should retire. He is not good at all. I was like tuna. He was a tuna in a can. Okay, I'm looking at Mr. Thomas' comments. It wasn't Wilson's problem. The offensive line still think they will do Wilson the same way they did Eli, and the rookie get beat up. My issue with Russell Wilson, I remember his first name now. Russell Wilson has been he doesn't like to throw underneath. He's always waiting for the big plays. He can throw the ball, but he has to. Sometimes you have to do dick and dunk. You cannot be trying to get big plays all the time. And Russell Wilson is playing like he is Michael Vick. So sometimes just take to throw underneath. Sometimes Russell, maybe because he's so small, he cannot see over the offensive line. So that's why he's trying to throw the ball deep. But sometimes take the dick and dunk, do the dick and dunk. And I don't think Giants make a big mistake. They let Saquon Barkley go. That was a big mistake. So they paying for it. Colts beat Dolphins. I think Tua is done. We'll see what happens. Chargers, Kansas City. I think Kansas City missed Xavier Wardy, so messed up their offense, and offensive line to me doesn't look good. So I think Kansas City is cheap. They don't want to pay players. They're not gonna win if they still have the offensive line. Philadelphia, Dallas. I think Philadelphia is not gonna be the same team last season. They're gonna struggle. I don't think they're gonna repeat. I see some holes, and their defense is worse than last season. I mean, I know it was week 1, but Philadelphia beat Dallas 24-20. Chargers beat Kansas City 27-21. Chargers going to play the Raiders, like I said before. Chiefs going to play the Eagles. That's a game that should be interesting. Chiefs, Eagles. But Chiefs, I don't know about, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So really quickly, here's my prediction for every division. AFC East, I think the Bills going to win. Best team, Patriots suck. Dolphins suck. Jets suck. So Bills going to repeat as champion. I think they might win 10+ game. Patriots, maybe probably 7 games, 8 games. Dolphins, they're going to make the playoff. They're going to miss the playoff. I think they're going to win like 7 or 8. Jets, terrible. Maybe win 4 games. AFC North. I think Steelers can win the division. I'm picking the Steelers to win the division. I'm surprising people. I'm picking the Steelers to win the division, but the Ravens can win it too. But Bengals, they have the quarterback, whatever, but they don't have the defense. Burrow look awful to me. Even if they won the game, Browns, they're missing a quarterback. Their defense is good. AFC South, I'm picking Jacksonville. Hey, this time for Trevor Lawrence to show up. You've been shocking a lot, man. I think Jacksonville can win this division. I'm picking Jacksonville. Texans offensive line still look terrible. They might make the playoff. I don't know. Wild card. Tennessee not gonna make it. Colts, they won first game, but Daniel Jones is your starting quarterback, and Anthony Richardson is your backup. No. I'm taking AFC West. A lot of people are picking the Chargers. I still believe Chiefs are best team in the division. I don't trust Herbert. The coach is really a great coach. So it's gonna be between this division is tough. Broncos, I think they're a good team. Raiders, they should be better too. That's gonna be. I still pick the Chiefs to win the division again. NFC East. I think it's the Eagles division to win or to lose because Commanders, I think, the second best team. Cowboys, too many crazy things going on. They missing Trevor Diggs. Too many pieces, key pieces on PUP. Giants, bad offensive line, like Mr. Thomas said. I don't think the coach is good for the team. Stupid decision to let Shaquan go last season. Just keep missing. Maybe stay bad for a couple years so you can get Arch Manning. So another Manning in New York Giants. NFC North. Ooh, I think the Packers gonna win because they beat the Lions. Bears. I think Packers gonna win the division. Bears and Lions could battle for the second place, and I think the Vikings. Oh my God, that's another tough division, man, because the Vikings defense is really good. Lions, I think they're gonna miss those coordinators, man. They're gonna miss them. NFC South, that's another boring division. I think Buccaneers gonna win by default because Falcons suck, Panthers suck, Saints suck. Saints with that picture there, but oh well. NFC West, that's another bad division. 49ers, they already got hurt. Cardinals, I don't know why they have Kyler Murray still at quarterback. Rams, this division is unpredictable. I think it's between Rams and 49ers, but Cardinals going to surprise me. I don't know. So AFC number 1 seed, I think it's going to be the number 1 seed could be Steelers. or Chiefs or Chargers. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. NFC, I think the Eagles or the Packers. Super Bowl. I am picking for the Super Bowl. Ooh, man. Really quickly. Super Bowl. I am picking. Oh, man. I don't think she's going to win it. That's funny, man. Ooh, man. Steelers played terrible against the Jets. You playing the Jets and you only won by like 2 points. Ravens shook. I don't like that. Chargers, they showed me something. Buffalo showed me something. Wow, it's between the Chargers and Buffalo. I picking the Buffalo Bills against the Packers. And I'm picking the Packers to win the Super Bowl. That's my pick. Packers to win the Super Bowl. I'm doing it. I'm picking now, but I could be wrong. I'm picking Packers to win the Super Bowl. It's going to be like Micah Parsons, Reggie White to the Packers comparison. So it's all depends on Jordan Love health. So Packers versus Bills Super Bowl. And Bills losing another Super Bowl, like 5 Super Bowl. So, yep. MVP. Oh, man. I don't know yet. So, yes. Speaking of MVP. So, let me talk about this first, and then I'll talk about the playoff. I'm switching to the WNBA. So, the whole season I was saying that Naficia Collier would have been the MVP. But Angel Reese has been balling the second half of the season. That team was terrible. I said the Ace looks trash. I said the Ace will not make. I didn't say that. I said the Ace were terrible. And then Becky Hammond bench Joe Lloyd, who I believe is wash. Respectfully, I'm saying that respectfully. I think I think I was saying Naficia Collier is the best player in the WNBA, but Angel Wilson took it back, man. I cannot say Naficia is the best player anymore. I'm sorry. Angel Wilson is the best player, and she has a good chance to win the MVP. If Naficia wins it, I would understand, but they could give it to Naficia because of voter fatigue. But Angel Wilson could steal the MVP from Naficia because Naficia missed a lot of games, and the team was still winning without her. And without Angel Wilson, the Ace are done. So this is tough. Rookie of the Year. For some time, I thought Citron was gonna win, but the team Mystics lost a bunch of games, especially after they traded Sykes, Whitney Sykes. So I think that's Pittsburgh's award to win. Defensive Player of the Year. I was saying to another YouTuber I was watching, and I told her that Alyssa Thomas would win the Defensive Player of the Year, but I think Alana Smith of the Lynx and Angel Wilson, they have a good shot to win. I would not be surprised Angel Wilson to win Defensive Player of the Year again. He's leading WNBA in blocks. That would be crazy. She's winning both awards? Man. Most improved player? Definitely Veronica Burton. Definitely Veronica Burton. I don't see anybody else. It's not even close. Her offense is really great this season. Maybe she didn't have the opportunity. That was not the role she was playing on the wings. That was not the role she was playing on the Connecticut Sun. But as a Valkyrie point guard, starting point guard, she's the most improved player. Coach of the Year. No, let me go to this. Sixth Player of the Year. It's tough. It's between Naz Hillman and Natasha Hidman. Oh my God. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know who's gonna win, but both could win it, and I would not be mad who wins it. Coach of the year, Nakase, no question. Expansion team, no expansion team made the playoff. First expansion team, a bunch of injuries, practically new team. Kayla Thornton was the best player on the team. All-star got hurt out of the season. Tiffany Hayes keep getting hurt. No question. No question. Natalie Nakase has been the best coach all year. So I think she should win it. Okay. By the way, before I say that, I'll talk about this later. So playoffs starting Sunday. So if the playoffs started Sunday, and I don't know, the Sparks have they don't need to win anything. So I think the AC is gonna win, and I believe the AC is gonna be the second seed. So if the ACs are the second seed, they're gonna play the Valkyries in the first round. Valkyries Aces. Couple of weeks ago, I thought Valkyries had a chance, but especially that Nakase was on the coaching staff of Becky Hammond for years. He knows all the weaknesses of the Aces, and there was two former players of the Aces on the Valkyries, Kit Martin and Tiffany Hayes. So Valkyries could. Oh man, am I gonna say this? Because Aces have not been losing. I don't think that's a good thing. They have not been, they have like won 13 in a row, could win 14 in a row. I don't know how many in a row they have won. Oh man. Valkyries, Aces. So Aces should win that matchup in the first round. Dream Fever. Ooh, Fever, they have Sidney Carlson hurt. Caitlin Clark out of the season. Sidney Carlson, ACL out of the season. Caitlin Clark going and then twisted ankle again in trying to come back out of the season. Sophie Cunningham out of the season. Irma Donald out of the season. Oi Baby out of the season. They have a bunch of turnovers, a bunch of new players. They have Arias Powers. They added Aria Powers. Odessa Sims. What's her name? Shay something. A bunch of new players on the team. And Bree Hall. They re-signed Bree Hall. So, but Cassie Mitchell has been balling. Some people say MVP, but I don't think he's gonna win it. The team is too inconsistent. They make the playoff, but too inconsistent. Earlier Boston. So I think Fever could surprise a lot of teams because they have nothing to lose. And if they play defense, Stephanie White is okay, coach. So if they play the Dream, they could beat the Dream, in my opinion. They could beat the Dream. But Dream's supposed to win against the Fever. Liberty Mercury. Ooh, that's tough for the Liberty. Ernesco has been balling, man. Ernesco, she's all of WNBA. She's the best player in the Liberty now. She's the best player in the Liberty. It's not Brianna Stewart. It's not Jacqueline Jones. It's Sabrina Ionescu, the best player of the Liberty. That's right. I said it. Liberty is not going to repeat. Even though they add Emma Musselman cannot defend my pinky finger. I'm sorry. She won the MVP, I think, when the Mystics won the WNBA championship, but she's terrible on defense. I don't think Brianna Stewart lost a step, maybe injuries and stuff. I don't think she's staying. Hey, Unrivaled killed her. When I saw her on Unrivaled getting killed, what I want? I was like, oh man. People were watching. Hey, if I'm a player and I'm watching Brianna Stewart on Arrival and I saw her, she got destroyed. I think I can play against her. And then she had injuries all season. Come on, man. Ah, should I pick against the Liberty? Liberty, Mercury. Oh man, Mercury. Hey, Alyssa Thomas, man. She's a bulldog, man. I'm not calling her a dog, but I'm saying she's tough. Oh man, Alyssa Thomas, Sabali. My issue with Sabali is she is so talented, but she disappeared. What's her name? What's her name? Oh my God, she was MVP of the finals for the Sky. I forgot her name, but she's on the Mercury. Ooh, I think Mercury could beat the Liberty. To be honest, I think the Liberty, Mercury could beat the Liberty. I'm looking for the name of the player I'm talking about. What's her name? Let's see real quick. Kalia Copper, yes. So I'm picking the Mercury to say bye-bye to the Liberty. So let's finish really quickly. Storm, Lynx. I think Lynx winning that. Storm, they have all the talent, man. They have Malunga. They have Gabby Williams. People said we're defensive player of the year. They have Naneka, Omunike. I'm sorry if I mess up your name. Neka. Put you out of my first ballot. They have Skylar Diggins. When she's playing, when she's on, but sometimes she disappears. I don't know what's going on with the Storm, man. They have so much talent. I don't know what's going on. During the season, they won a bunch of games, and then all of a sudden they started to lose. They were on a losing streak. They lost players leaving the team. A bunch of players leading the team. So Lynx Storm, I'm picking the Lynx. So it's gonna be Lynx Mercury semifinals. I'm picking the Lynx. Fever. Oh, Dream Fever. So logically, it's Dream, but Fever could upset. So if Dream win, logically, Dream against the Aces. If I'm being irrational, it's Fever Valkyries. Finals, it's gonna be Lynx versus Aces in the finals. That's what I assume logically. Lynx versus Aces, and I'm picking the Aces to win the WNBA championship. All season, I was saying the Lynx were gonna win, but if Lynx play the Aces, if the Aces go to the finals and play the Lynx, I am picking the Aces. I'm sorry, I am picking the Aces. Hey, that's gonna be a very interesting final. I didn't think that with Cassie Klum leaving, that the Aces will be with Chelsea Gray and Joel Lloyd. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, Lynx Aces. Oh my God, should I pick the Aces against the Lynx? I don't know if that's a good idea. Lynx have been good. Nafizia doesn't look the same to me. Seems look hurt. So, oh my God, should I pick the Aces to win? Okay. Oh man. Aces are too dependent on Aja Wilson, man. I'm picking the Lynx. I'm sorry, I'm not picking the Aces. I'm picking the Lynx. Lynx versus the Aces. Lynx to win the championship. And by the way, congratulations to Sylvia Fowles, Maya Moore, and what's the third person that went to the Hall of Fame? Sue Bird for making the Hall of Fame last weekend. So the last topic I wanted to talk about was Angel Reese, as the title said. Angel Reese. I talked about Angel Reese on this podcast before. Uh, I think she's very talented. I was a big fan of Angel Reese. I'm more of a fan of Angel Reese than Clayton Clark. I'm more of a fan of Angel Reese than Clayton Clark. I want Angel Reese to win. I want Angel Reese to be great. She's already great. She's already great. I think she's already going to the Hall of Fame. Okay, I think she's gonna make the Hall of Fame, but I don't think she's gonna be a Sky for long. I think Angel Reese is gonna be traded. Angel Reese in trouble the last couple of days because she said because of an article that appeared on the Chicago Tribune, and he is so okay. In summary, what she said, she doesn't believe that the front office did enough job to improve the roster over the past offseason and didn't do any better job of turning the Sky into a contending team. And she threatened to leave the franchise. She said the players around her are not good enough. Basically, the players around her are trash. Are trash. I don't remember a player being this honest about teammates. I mean, honestly, if I was at a job and somebody said, hey, I come to work, but the other guys, they're terrible. They're terrible. Right? Let me tell you what she said. I'm very vocal about what we need and what I want. I would like to be here for my career, but if things don't pan out, obviously I have to move in a different direction and do what's best for me. But while I'm here, I'm going to try to stay open-minded about what I have here, and maximize that as much as I can. So Angel is basically saying her teammates are trash. Her teammates are not good enough to play with her because she is great. They are not. She is fantastic. They are garbage. She's a great player and they're putting trash around her. She wants expanded office spaces and training facilities to give the organization a more comparable work environment to competitors around the league. Is she talking about the Aces? You just got here, man. You just got there. She said that the head coach needs to be coaching players harder. Is she wants the head coach to be Kim Murky? She wants the head coach to put tacky clothes, bad hair, yelling at people on the sideline. Me personally, I don't think Tyler Marsh is a very good coach. Me personally. But I don't think that's the right thing to do. I agree with most of what Angel Reese said, but I think he should stay in the locker room. That's what Candace Parker said on her podcast. I was listening to her podcast today, Post Moves, and I expect an Angel Reese fan is gonna be, oh, Candace Parker is hating on Angel Reese again, but she's correct. Some things have to stay in the locker room. If you don't think, even if my teammates are terrible, I've seen other players play with horrible teammates. I don't think they'd put them on blast. I remember Kobe. That's close to Kobe when Kobe went on the radio and said, I'm going to leave the team if they don't do anything, if whatever. That could be close to that. He went on. But Kobe was won championship with the team already. And some of those players on the team were defending Angel Reese a bunch of time this season. A bunch of time. And she blasted them. She blasted them. I'm not saying that she cannot speak her mind, but that's not the right way to do it. That's not the right way. And so because of that, she was suspended. All of a sudden, she cannot play the last 2 games because of back issue. But she's been playing with a back issue since last season. I mean, she got hurt last season. She didn't play. But all season she's been playing with a back issue. But this season the last 2 games she cannot play. They suspended her. I don't think Angel Reese will be a Sky this offseason. I don't think so. I saw her on the bench and those teammates. I saw Atkins sitting next to her. Atkins sitting next to her and didn't say a word. They were celebrating Van Lit birthday, and I didn't see Angel Reese. I thought Angel Reese and Van Lit were good friends. They play together at LSU. So they said they were going to suspend. The Skies said they were going to suspend Angel Reese for the first half of the season, and all of a sudden she didn't play. All of a sudden she has a back problem. I agree with Angel Reese. The team is terrible. The team has been terrible since James Wade quit and went to the Raptors. But there's a certain way. You need to be tactful. Those people are human beings. They are your teammates. They are your sisters. You should not be disrespectful to them. And Angel Reese is not perfect. And she's already has a lot of hate. Now he's gonna get more hate. I don't recommend to go on fever post or shot or sky shot. They always throwing shots on fever shots. They're always throwing shots at Angel Reese. Angel Reese is not fever or not even playing the Sky. They're always talking about Angel Reese. This is crazy. I go on a game of Chicago Sky for another team. They're always talking about Clayton Clark. That's crazy. I've never seen that. Ever. And this invited so much hate for the woman. She's only 22 years old. Did she make a mistake? Yes. Do I agree with what she did? Heck no. It should have been kept in the locker room. Just after this season, hey guys, we need to improve. Let's meet this. Let me help you. What do you want from me to help you to get better? Whatever. Talk about this. Go to management and say, hey, we need better, whatever. Tell the coach privately. Come on, man. So I agree with Angel Reese, what she said. Hey, if you don't want to do something for the team, whatever. But Angel Reese, man, you haven't accomplished anything yet. All the rebounds you're getting, people are calling them me bounce. Me bounce. So I don't think Angel Reese will be a Sky. I would be shocked if she's still a Sky next season. I think she will be traded. Maybe don't trade Angel Reese to LA. That would be a bad idea. She will be the next Liz Cambage. Don't trade her to LA. I'm sorry. I think she loved the spotlight. I'll trade you to LA, man. Trade you to the rings. Trade Angel Reese for Arike. Angel Reese for Arike. So that was all for today. We talk about the NFL. I think that the Packers gonna win the Super Bowl. I think Aja could win the championship. The FISA, not championship. Aja could win the championship. Yeah, Aja won the FISA could win the championship, the MVP. By the way, Unrivaled, they just added 2 more teams, and Unrivaled is making a lot of money, man. Making a lot of money. So WNBA negotiation needs to get better. If they're gonna add 18 more players on Rival. 18 more players, and their season starts on January 2026. 18 more WNBA players gonna be added because there's gonna be 2 more teams. So I think Unrivaled is gonna be making a lot of money. Hey, the salaries just went up too. Paige Burkers is gonna make more money in first season of Unrivaled than all her contracts signed for like 3 or 4 years, I think. So WNBA better step up. Better step up. So Unrivaled every Wednesday. Don't forget to box out. They return. You see it downstairs. Tomorrow at 8. Be there. Don't forget to hit the like button, to subscribe. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for always being here. The best fan. Thank you very much. There's a game playing right now, but good luck to you watching it. I think it's the Dream against the Sun. So good luck watching that game. I'm not watching it. So good night, everybody, and see you next time. Peace.
Armchairing with Bruce Morrow on the One Podcast Network.